Hey, welcome back. Today I'd like to talk about growth catalyst. Perhaps you've seen some of my other videos, or perhaps you've just made a commitment to grow. Now what? Depending on what phase or state of growth you're in, you will find the appropriate catalyst to help you move to the next state. Now the underlying context here is that you have a commitment to grow. So for this conversation, we're going to delineate the phase of growth and the catalyst of that growth. The first phase of growth is the status quo, which essentially means what it is right now. So if you have a desire, commitment to learn a new skill, the status quo is right now you don't have that ability. Now the catalyst to move from that phase of growth to the next phase is awareness and a desire to acquire that skill. Awareness has you be aware of what's needed. And then the desire, driven by commitment, allows you to then resolve to developing yourself in that area. And then with awareness and desire, that allows you to move to the next phase of growth, which is really learning. In this phase of growth, you are now beginning to accumulate knowledge, experience, and you're taking baby steps, begin to move forward. The catalyst in this phase that allows you to really plant your feet and be able to move to the next phase of growth is discipline. This could be a make or break phase in your growth process. This is a phase that calls for accountability and ownership. You need to surround yourself with resources and people who will hold you accountable for what you say you're going to do, and don't buy into your excuses. In this phase of growth, when you're learning and you have the discipline as a catalyst, it's inevitable that you move to the next phase of growth, which is then mastery. This phase of growth really requires laser focus for one to achieve mastery. Focus is really the key here to move from learning, understanding, application to mastery. So to wrap up, now you have made a commitment to growing. What does that look like? Well, here are 3 phases of growth and the catalyst required to move from one phase to another. The very first phase is status quo, aka what is. So if you're committed to learning a new skill, right now you don't have that skill. The catalyst to move from this phase of growth to the next is awareness and desire. That allows you to move from status quo to then moving to the phase of learning, where you're learning a new skill, learning new abilities, getting some experience. And that phase can only last so long. If you choose to move to the next phase, the catalyst required is discipline, because then you're applying discipline to your learning and everything that comes with that phase. That then allows you to move to the next phase of growth, which in this case would be mastery. Mastery requires laser focus to move from knowledge and awareness and experience to being an expert in your craft. I hope you found that video helpful. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share, make a comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. But most importantly, reach out. Let's see how we can guide you to avoid winging it to find your path to success. My contact information is in the box below. Until the next video, stay well.